Thank you for tuning to Acquired Taste Media. You know who it is, man. Mr. Sauce on everything. Really appreciate your love. Make sure you guys click the link in the bio, like, subscribe, you know what to do. So, you know what we do here, man. Just sometimes we do some reactions to certain things going on the internet, and I came across this interview, and the name of the interview is "Grow the Fuck Up," Dr. Cheyenne Bryant and Shannon Sharp. And I'm not even gonna lie, I only got into the first minute and a half, and I'm so fucking tired of this chick, Dr. Cheyenne Bryant, because I done heard that I heard that first off she's single, she ain't even got a man. Then I heard that she also be dating women. Like I heard that she is has her own issues. Let's just say that she has her own issues. But anyways, I want to speak on what she just said to Shannon Sharp about him changing with a woman. And I'm going to break this down. Then I'm going to also show you something that I seen the other day, actually yesterday, that is pretty much a woman saying the exact opposite of what this bitch is saying. So, exact opposite of what this lady is saying. So, let's just listen to this right quick.
I want to ask you that as a black man.
Yes.
Why is that a problem for y'all to cleave, which means evolve, which means lose parts of you when you are in a relationship? Why is there so much resistance of I am who I am? I'm not changing. You met me like this.
Yeah. That's a lot. Because I feel like, because like you said, we are losing parts. If we lose parts of ourselves, am I still the same Shannon?
But why do you want to be the same Shannon, even if you're by yourself? So do you want to be the same 30-year-old Shannon you were?
No.
So then why do you want to be that on your number two with me?
Well, why would you ask me what I want to be, the younger self of me, 30-year-old Shannon? No, because I know that 30-year-old Shannon didn't know as much as I know now. And he did evolve, but I'm in my fucking 40s and 50s, baby. That shit ain't man, get the fuck out of here with that shit. So let's just finish this up, because honestly, I'm going to go right to the other post, because it pretty much debunks, what she's trying to say. And honestly, I feel like she's speaking from a place of privilege. I'm guessing, because you're on all these different platforms and all these different shows and you're a doctor and stuff. So I'm guessing, you probably consider yourself a high value woman, and you probably have, money, and with that money probably comes a little bit of power. So the things that you're saying, you're only saying because you are in the position to say it. But that's not really how shit works. No, niggas ain't changing. Baby, if I'm the breadwinner and you, matter of fact, let me find this post right quick, because I'm not even gonna say it as good as this young lady said it, because a young lady said it, okay? And she broke it down to the point where everybody in the post was like, damn, she was on point. Like, yeah, where's she at? I know ain't nobody asking where you at, because we always see you on TV anyway. So I know ain't nobody like, where's she at? But come on, can I find it? Didn't I save it? Oh no, I didn't save it, but you know what? I did send it to some people. So let me check who I sent it to. Here it is. So let me share this right quick, because I don't even want to go through all the rest of the nonsense that we might, but I really don't even want to hear it, because she, like I stated, is in a position of power. She is in a position where she has money, and she's more than likely, if she's not the breadwinner, she's one of the breadwinners in the family.
I'm going to let you ask the question, because you are the initiator, and I'll follow that.
Okay. So what does your initial first date look like with a man?
My initial first date is asking him where he wants to bring me. And daytime, is he a planner? So I will know kind of where he's at and what he has in store and what type of life I would be walking into. So my initial first date would be up to the man. I would not want to be the one planning that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I wasn't saying like playing. Like, what type of stuff would you like to do on the first date? As far as, are you into?
I want to do what he wants to do.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm there to learn him,
Yeah.
and I'm there to know him,
But he got to learn you too, though.
and he'll learn me when I walk into his world.
Okay. God damn. Okay.
But walk into my world first. I'm not providing a world for you. So
That right there is dead on. That right there is dead on and pretty much null and void everything this chick is saying. The fact of the matter is, when a man and a woman come together, once again, unless that woman is the breadwinner, and even if she is the breadwinner, if you're if this is a man that you dealing with, you can still be the breadwinner and you're still walking into his world. We aren't walking into your world. You're walking into our world. Why are you walking into our world? Because you want protection, okay? You want us to help provide, okay? You want us to do all these things that men do for women. Women don't do shit for men, honestly. The only thing you guys can literally do for us is, physical and financial. That's it. So you can build with us. That's cool. We can build together. But once again, know that we're building what I want to build right now, or what we want to build. But if you're stepping into my world, then I'm already building. I already have something here. So no, I'm not changing shit, okay? If you want to be here in my world, okay, then yes, you have to accept me for who I am, flaws and all. So no, I'm not cleaving nothing. No, I'm not changing nothing. Now, if something happens where we're in a relationship and, maybe I might get more empathetic, or I might be, I might talk a little softer just because, we're in a relationship. But that's not a change. That's not a change for me. Like, I'm not going to stop going to the gym every day and working out or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, we are not the ones who should be changing. We're not the ones who should be trying to fit into your world, into your lifestyle. You should be fitting into ours. Especially if we're the ones who are, once again, the breadwinners. We're the ones working the hardest. We're the ones providing. We're the ones protecting. You are stepping into our world. We're not stepping into your world. So when she says this, like I stated, it comes from a place of privilege. And I'm not even going to say this is a therapy session. This was, every time she talks, it's like a therapy session, for real. But let's get back to it.
Are you number 5 with me? Why is it that me being the woman you chose,
Yes.
I got to be of some good character?
Yeah.
So my good character hasn't influenced you in any way to want
It made me want to do right.
to do better,
Yeah.
to do right.
But can I say
Hold on.
me?
I haven't watered any seeds in you.
Once again, yes, you're watering seeds in me to do right. What the fuck? What is she talking about? Like, you're with me, so that means, okay, I'm about to stop running the streets, staying out all night. I'm about to stop partying all crazy. I'm about to stop, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's changes that are going to come so that I can make sure that you are secure in this relationship. But what the fuck else do you want? Like, what are you talking about change? No, niggas ain't changing. You need to change. Shit.
Yeah, you have.
And so when those seeds are watered, right, and you start to grow, what about the pruning season within our relationship? So you just don't want to prune? Because if you don't want to prune, that means you don't want to grow. Because it takes pruning for growth.
Yes.
So explain to me. And even when we...
My God, man, this sounds like, now this sounds like she's on some bullshit. Sounds like you have lost things to talk about. Pruning and for growth and all that. Oh, so we're using plant metaphors when it comes to relationships? Is that the best you can do? Come on.
Sow up the soil to plant new seeds.
Yeah.
There's seeds down there that get sowed up that end up dead. So at what point do we grow together? This is one of the biggest deficits and issues within our black community, of black and men being in a relationship. At what point do we grow? If you're not willing to grow, Fig Tree, at what point? And then when God curses this marriage, head.
Yeah, she's the worst. So, anyways, going back to old girl, let's listen to what she said, and we might have to listen to this shit again, just to because you could. This is the type of woman that you want. Honestly, you don't want this type of woman, okay? And that's, that's just what it is. Like, you don't want this type of woman. We don't want a woman like this. And it's not because she's too smart or nothing like that. It's just that she thinks she knows men, and she doesn't. You're not a man. You know what I'm saying? So as much as you've probably been around men and men have talked to you and shit, you're still not a man. And you still are lost when it comes to men. Because for you to sit there and be like, oh, you got to change. I'm not watering stuff in you. Look, those are sounds like fucking trauma, personal issues and shit that you have that you may need to attend to. Because, yes, when you say you're watering me, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Do you mean coming home with words of encouragement? Oh, baby, did you have a good day? That's watering. Okay, whatever. I do the same thing for her. I come home and ask her the same thing. So I'm watering her as well. So what is it that you are doing? What is it that women are bringing or doing that cause for me to have to change who I am? I'm where I'm at because of who I am. You're where you're at because of who you are. Okay? So when we come together, if we're a good fit for each other, then we're a good fit for each other. That's that. You know what I'm saying? And all these semantics and pruning this and watering this that's all bullshit. Okay? That's all bullshit. Listen to what this other young lady had to say when she's talking to, and this is talking to a man that she's possibly going to date soon after this show. While she's talking to a nigga that, Shannon Sharp is a multimillionaire as well. So it's just this. She's talking out of her fucking neck about nothing. Honestly, let's just keep it a buck. This young lady has said more and has more value in what she says in this minute clip than what old girl has said in the past 4 or 5 minutes.
Not at all.
My world really doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It matters to the extent of what have I cultivated?
Yeah.
Have I nurtured my world? Where can my world take him, right? Mm-hmm. When I enter his world. So that's why I won't present the preconceived notion of what I want to do, because he might show me something new. And now I just limited myself to what I'm already exposed to, and I never gave him a chance to step me into his world. So
yeah, okay. Can we bring her up here or what?
Trying to see where your mind is. So I'm gonna let you ask the question because you are the initiator, and I'll follow that.
So what does your initial first date look like with a man?
My initial first date is asking him where he wants to bring me. And daytime, is he a planner? So I will know kind of where he's at and what he has in store and what type of life I would be walking into. So my initial first date would be up to the man. I would not want to be the one planning that.
Okay. Well, I wasn't saying like plan, like what type of stuff would you like to do on the first date as far as, are you into?
I want to do what he wants to do.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm there to learn him, and I'm there to know him.
But he got to learn you too, though.
And he'll learn me when I walk into his world.
Okay. God damn. Okay.
Mm-hmm. But walk into my world first. Mm-hmm. I'm not providing a world for you. So
not at all.
My world really doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It matters to the
and I think that's the main idea. The woman isn't providing the world for me. The man is providing the world for you. Okay? Most of the time. You guys aren't providing worlds for each other either, because like she said, she has her own world, and hopefully she's been cultivating that. Just like I have my own world and I've been cultivating mine. But when it comes to us coming together, yes, I'm the man, you're stepping into my world, because once again, it's my world. You have to step into my world if you want to be provided for. If you want to be protected, then you have to step into my world. I can't step into your world and try to protect you, because I don't know what's going on in your world. I don't know how you move in your world. And plus, you're a woman. Your world is going to be completely opposite than mine. So, no, men, not males, but men aren't stepping into, women's, lives. Like, now don't get me wrong, like I say, males, of course, they're the ones that'll lay up with you and not have a job and live off you and shit like that. We're not talking about bums. We talking about real men. And like she said, a real man, yes, you're going to have to step into my world because you want me to be a protector and a provider for you. So like I said, with the whole Cheyenne, I just feel like she is, I ain't gonna say gaslighting. I just feel like she's just out of touch. Like, let's just say that. Like, you're out of touch, and you really need to just focus on talking to, rich people. And make sure that you say that. Like, yo, I'm not speaking for just regular people. I'm speaking for rich people, because because I'm quite sure your clients and all these people that you say that you talked to and had all these different, experiences with and shit like that. I'm quite sure they were millionaires like you. I'm quite sure they had a lot of money like you. So, when you're talking to them about their relationships, you're talking to probably women who make millions of dollars and shit like that, where they're like, yeah, they got to step into my world, and I got to do this. And no, baby, just sit back, relax, and enjoy the motherfucking ride. Like, if I got you, if I caught you and you here, then obviously you here because there's something here that you want or that you like. And if I let you be here, then that means there's something in you that I like and that I feel as though is positive and helpful for me and the way that I'm living. So there is this whole, you ain't changing and this, that, and this. Listen, a real man as well as a real woman, every single day they're trying to become a better person, a better version of themselves. That's just how real men and real women think. Every day I'm trying to be a better person, do things differently, be more mature, be more considerate. Every day we try to be better people. So for you to sit there and be like, oh, you can't change for me? You not gonna change? No, I don't change. I'm not changing for shit. Now, once again, every single day I'm trying to be better, but no, you can't change me, and I'm not gonna change. I'm not gonna try to change you. If anything, I will give you direction, I will give you structure, I will give you guidance, I will give you all the things that you need as a woman to be as successful as you can possibly be. You can't give me none of that stuff because you're a woman and you haven't experienced half of the things that I have. I can give you that stuff because I've been around women. I've had a mother, I've had a grandmother, I've had women really in my ear, that I've had conversations with, that I've discussed things with, that have given me my morals and values to make me the person I am today. So no, a woman cannot come along and be like, yo, you ain't changing. Like, no, I'm not changing. If this is not what you want, then keep it moving. This is not where you need to be then. So, I'm not even watching this whole shit because I don't even want to watch it because, like I say, I just don't like her. Like, she's very attractive. That's the only thing good about her, is that she looks good. Other than that, the shit that comes out of her mouth, to me, a lot of it be bullshit. Like, a lot of it does not pertain to regular young black men, trying to be out here dating. That shit that she talking pertains to rich white men and shit like that. Like, she's not talking to us. She's talking to them, and she's trying to make it seem like she's talking to us. And she's not. Like, this is not how we roll. This is not how the black community gets. This is just not. And like I said, I showed you the young lady on the one show. Shout out to her. She understands, and she realizes, and she knows, and she gets it. Somebody has taught her well. Somebody has given her some good fucking directions on being a good woman to a man. And I just don't think this young lady does a good job of that. So, it is what it is. Make sure you guys click the link in the bio, like, subscribe. If you agree, drop a comment. If you disagree, you think I'm full of shit, you can drop a comment too. I appreciate all the comments, and I will definitely drop a comment back. I will reply if it's a conversation starter. But I just feel like she doesn't do anything but gaslight, and half of the shit that she talks about is not even for people, in our tax bracket. So that's how I feel. So appreciate the love. Make sure you guys tap in. Peace.